Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Boston, Massachusetts. It is a beautiful day for a Red Sox and Blue Jays game here at Fenway, and that's up next on the show. Well, look at it now. It is becoming nighttime. It is midday here in Boston. The 81-58 Toronto Blue Jays come to visit the 63-77 Boston Red Sox. The Boston Red Sox having a very poor year coming off that huge draft that we did earlier. And the Toronto Blue Jays are thriving. They have an amazing hitting team with a great young pitching staff. And here are the hitters. You see a lot of averages have fallen since the last game. And Jeff Decker is making his major league debut. See potential prospect we have. But we figured we'd give him the start since there are some tired people. There are some injuries late in the season. They will oppose Chris Medlin, who in 27 starts owns a 9-11 record and a pretty good 3.37 ERA with 110 strikeouts and 171 innings. He will oppose Javier Baez here with one out in the first. Javier Baez drives this deep to right center field. That one is gonna... No, that is going to be misplayed by George Springer in the outfield. Javier Baez is on his high horse, and Javier Baez is going to get into third with a standing triple. That brings up Mike Trout in an RBI situation. Trout takes it to the left side of the infield, hits it right through the gap, and that is an RBI single for Mike Trout here in the first inning. So the Toronto Blue Jays lead it 1-0. Anthony Rizzo up now. Anthony Rizzo, well, Mike Trout is going to get caught stealing. He broke a little late for second base there. Now we take a look at John Farrell's lineup. And there you see they brought up Derek Barton, and he's hitting .340, and that's probably the only good hitter they have on this team this season. A lot of low averages, two guys batting below the Mendoza line. Didn't give us any stats for Archie Bradley to begin the game, but Adam Dunn is going to take this right past Javier Baez at short. Jeff Decker misplays it in the outfield. Trout runs over, and that is going to be a double for Adam Dunn here in the first inning. Archie Bradley in a little bit of trouble early, just like his counterpart, Chris Medlin. Now it's George Springer taking this one to the right side of the infield. Bryce Harper picking it up, throwing it home, and he's going to keep everyone where they are. Men at the corners with still nobody out. And Didi Gregorius takes this up the middle. That is going to be a single for Gregorius. Adam Dunn scores. And now we have a tie ball game here in the first. Now it's a strikeout for Archie Bradley on Jeff Baker, I think that is. It looks like Jeff Baker at least. Now Jeff Decker here in the third is going to rip this one over the head of the first baseman, and that is into the corner. Jeff Decker getting that fat ass moving. He's going into second. Sorry about my language there, but he's just so fat if you look at the character model. Now it's Brock Holt, 2-1 count, man at second. He lifts this one over to the head of the first baseman as well, and Jeff Decker is going to be on his way to third. And there are now men at the corners with nobody out in the third inning for the Blue Jays. Gregory Polanco takes this one high and deep to left field. It is going to be caught out there in left. Jeff Decker is going to run home. He just barely makes it in before the throw. And Brock Holt gets to second on the play. Nothing comes of Brock Holt, though. Now here in the bottom half of the third, Archie Bradley gets a strikeout. I think that might be his first strikeout of the game. Now Luis Valbuena's up, same inning. He goes down on that circle change, deadly circle change from Archie Bradley. I'm still surprised that Luis Valbuena, when I made this draft, the rosters had such good ratings for him that he's able to be a starter. Now Anthony Rizzo drives this one back through the box into center field. Rizzo has himself a single here. Nothing comes of it though, as Adam Dunn is up in the fourth inning. He's going to go down on the circle change. Adam Dunn striking out as always. Now top five, Jeff Decker. It should be Jeff Decker, but it's Jeff Decker. That's how I remember it. And it's a 2-1 lead. Javier Baez deep to left field. That one is going to go off the top of the monster. Javier Baez just missed a home run by about 20 feet vertically. And he has himself a double, so he's got 2 of the 3 legs of the cycle today. Now Anthony Rizzo hitting in the top of the 6th, full count. He gets caught up on a very high pitch. This should be an easy play, and it's dropped by the second baseman. Horrible error there, and that's going to let Anthony Rizzo be safe at first. And John Farrell's going to come out. That's the end of the line for Chris Medlin. Medlin pitched a strong outing. He only gave up 3 runs, so that was pretty good. Will Harris comes in, who in 42 games has a 4.11 ERA, a 2-5 record, 57 innings, and 60 strikeouts. He will get the job done there in the inning, and Archie Bradley comes in the bottom half, and he is striking guys out still. Bottom 6, Luis Valbuena again goes down on strikes. No, he doesn't. He takes one high and deep to right field. That is going to be a ground rule double as Bryce Harper can't get there. And Archie Bradley gives up the ground rule double. Now it's Adam Dunn, 2-2 count. Adam Dunn goes down on a circle change. Borderline call away from Adam Dunn. Now it's A.J. Pierzynski, 1-2 count. Swinging and missing on that extremely high pitch. And that is a great pitch. Now it's Brock Holt. Takes this one high and deep to center field. That is a gapper. And that one is going to bounce off the wall. Brock Holt on his way to third. He decides to head back to second, but the throw goes to second. He was anticipating a throw to third. He's going to get caught up in a rundown, and he gets tagged out there. Could have been a much different situation if he had stayed at second. There would be an RBI situation with 2 outs. And Brock Holt in the bottom half of the inning, he's not feeling right. He pulled an oblique, something in the back, something in the arm. And he has to come out of this game. So we take him out for Justin Turner, I think. Jacob Turner, Justin Turner. Mike Trout now takes this one to center field. That one got trapped by the center fielder, and Trout is able to get a double on what most people would be a single. Now Anthony Rizzo, top 8, takes this one to deep right. That one's going to drop. Mike Trout rounding third. Mike Trout coming home. It is off of the catcher, and Mike Trout is able to score. Now Michael Dunn coming in to try to shut the door here against Chris Bryant. 2 men on, and Chris Bryant goes down on strikes. Unfortunately, now Archie Bradley in the bottom of the 8th. He's going to get a strikeout there. What's he going to do here? 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. He gets another strikeout, this time on the 2-seamer. Archie Bradley's control has just improved tenfold from the beginning of the season. He's just dominating the strike zone. Now Carson Smith comes in to close this one out in 36 games, has 32 saves, a 1.36 ERA in 33 innings, 32 strikeouts, and only 4 walks. Hasn't pitched much this season, but he's been extremely effective when he has. Now, first batter he faces, 0-2 count, and he gets the slurve in there for a strike 3 call, which ties him up. Now, 3-2 count on Valbuena. Valbuena takes the walk on a borderline circle change. Carson Smith not happy about that one. Now it's Adam Dunn with a 1-0 count. Adam Dunn takes this one high and deep to left center field. That one is off the wall. Mike Trout misplays it. And Luis Valbuena is going to come across and score on an RBI double from Adam Dunn. This game just got a hell of a lot more interesting. Now George Springer takes this one back through the box. Adam Dunn is rounding third. Mike Trout missed it. He dove for it and missed it. I was trying to pick it up and then do the diving throw, but that didn't work. I dove before I picked it up. Now it's Didi Gregorius in an RBI spot. 3-4 ball game, 0-2 count. He goes down on strikes. The high fastball. Carson Smith gets his second strikeout of the inning. Now, tying run at second base. 2 outs, 0-2 count. Carson Smith gets a drop third strike to end the ball game. And there you have it. A little bit of drama in the 9th, but the Blue Jays come away with the 4-3 win here. Well-pitched game by Archie Bradley. He kept this team down for so long. Carson Smith almost blows it in the 9th, but he comes back and really gets it. He finishes the game well. He finishes the game strong. And a well-played game by Toronto as a whole. Quite a few missed opportunities as they did have somewhere around 11 hits and only 4 runs. But they had enough offense to win the game. John Farrell and company not happy about this one. They let it slip away in the 9th. Carson Smith, the closer. He's been a solid closer for us this season. Hasn't really given up much runs, but this outing does increase his ERA by almost ½ a point. So now we take a look at the final line score there. You see very strong outing for both teams. Chris Medlin did give up the 3 earned runs in 5 innings. No strikeouts for Medlin, but Archie Bradley wins player of the game. 8 innings strong, 4 hits, 1 run, 8 strikeouts. Fantastic game for Archie Bradley. And then we take a look at stats here, and I'll thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, as always, I encourage you to leave a like, rating, comment down below, letting me know what you guys thought of this episode. And I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.